November 14th, open day of Virginia rifle. I'm waiting on Skylar. We're going to start hunting this morning at sunrise. I got till 12 o'clock to hunt today because my daughter's birthday is today. But I don't know. Part of me has a good feeling. Another part of me says this will suck.
Unlike most who hunt, I wasn't raised into it. I got into hunting as a way of self-sufficiency, to provide for myself and my family. Over the past decade that I've been hunting, I've learned it's more than about killing. If you pay attention, when you spend time in the woods, you'll learn to appreciate it, protect it, and learn from it. I am still by no means an expert, and along this journey you'll see me make mistakes, have bad ideas, but sometimes I'll be successful. Hunting isn't about just a simple trophy. It's ingrained into our DNA as a people, and if it were easy, everyone would do it. This is about us. I'll hunt, and you'll see others hunt in their own way. We live in Appalachia, and this is Latched to the Hunt.
Oh, Lord. Huh? Yeah. I think I forgot my phone down in the car. Oh well. I ain't going back to get it. Yeah. One of us dies, you know. We're good. I was looking at the map, and apparently that road we were going to that was near the there you go. That road that we cut off of and climbed up on them rocks to get to the field, apparently it actually swoops around that curve and gets up to the field anyway. There's something over here. We can hope. That's true. I guarantee you, dude. That hillside. Ate up with them. I can find out who owns it. So like we can literally access it like that. They've been moving here. Yeah. I've been feeding on grass up here.
We moved south to an area called the South Clearing on my grandmother's property. We were hoping to take advantage of the clearing by sitting in the tree line and seeing if any movement would come out to the field. It was a long shot, but we were going to make an attempt out of it. It proved to be fruitless until we moved to the opposite end of the property further north and sat at the edge of a holler hoping to see movement. And we were right.
There might be a buck behind him. There might be a buck right behind him. 4 points and over is going to go down. So I just need some meat for the freezer. All we can do is hope for the best. For the next to last time, this wind is really screwing me up. The way this way works is the only way I'm going to be able to beat the wind is going on the other side where the deer are at. I'm just hoping that this wind's going up in this hill right here, and most of the deer's going to come off this opposite hill and not behind me. Because the way this wind's going, I hate it. I can't do much about it though. The wind's not in my favor today. I may have to do lazy man hunt and sit in the vehicle. I may have to sit in the vehicle just to keep my scent hid. But I've only been up here about an hour and a half. It's just the start of the day, man. I just tried to get closer to this little corner of where the two hillsides meet. Last movement was that spot that's about 200 yards that way. I'm hoping something will come out here in front of me, 75-yard shot. I feel a little bit more confident about that. But I don't know. See what happens. This wind can suck it. Real windy today, 12-mile-per-hour winds. And I moved from the in-laws' property up to my property. Sit up here in the shack to get some kind of break from the wind. My little app says the movement is great today. It was great this morning. I just don't see him moving out in the field with this much wind. Could be wrong though. It's only 1 o'clock. Could be wrong. We'll see. Feels like those does are going back in the woods. Something may have stirred them up down there. Does. So I'm up here scouting around. It's an airsoft field, so there's a lot of openings in the middle with bunkers and all that stuff. I'm just skirting around the edge where all the brush is at, looking for, to tell you the truth, it's the hardest tracking I've done because I'm trying to mix up what is animal and what is human. But there's a little pond back there definitely the deer are using it as a water source. So, because there's plenty of deer tracks around it. And I found a potential water source on the other side of the hill. There's a bunch of white oaks on that tree. Can't shoot down that way because there's houses down that way. But it kind of gives me an idea. There's a food source over there. So hopefully there's a bedding source somewhere over here. My guess is on the top of this ridge somewhere, which is off the property, there's a bedding source up there. So this place may be used as a crossroads. My biggest fear though is, because it's an airsoft field and there's 30 plus people up here almost every weekend, the deer, I'm not saying the deer are not up here in the daytime, but they're probably primarily nocturnal. Sunrise and sunset is probably when they're going to be best out, when they know there shouldn't be nobody up here. Because in the middle of the day, there's probably airsofters up here at least 2 times a week. So in that mindset, the deer don't give a crap if it's the weekend or the weekday. They just know that it's real active up here during the daytime. So they're going to avoid being up here in the middle of the day. So it gives me an idea kind of when and when not to be up here. That's a deer trail. Regularly used deer trail. That's where they're coming from. Or at least where they're going to. What times of days when they're moving, I don't know. It's a whole new set of property. I have to figure it out. I can't. Sitting in the old barn up here. It's out of the rain. And I can see, I'd say 50% worth of the field. So, just a roof over my head. And it's downwind of the wind. So, hopefully it pays out. We'll see. It seems like most of the movement is actually skirting around the field. So that gives me a good indication of where not to be now. So, probably won't get one today, but it's alright. Ain't nothing to be negative about. Okay, it's January 2nd, last day of deer hunting in Virginia. I'm up here at my in-laws' place. I'm sitting in the car because I can watch this whole hillside of deer. And then if I see something that I want to shoot at, I can move up to it, get out of the car, move up to a spot that I can shoot them at. I don't say it's cheating because there's people that sit in blinds all the time that are the same method to me. And I'm not shooting from a vehicle, so it's not illegal. So, I got 3 does right now. 3 are moving this way. Yeah, they're moving this way. And I got 3 more does over here that are moving this way. So, I'm getting ready just to see potentially which one I'm going to shoot. So, put some meat on the table. Because last day in Dickinson and Wise County, you can shoot antlerless or antlered deer, either sex. So, might be harvesting something today. Left the car. We'll move down to the bottom of the field. Set me up in a spot where I can get a good shot on one of these does. So, put some meat on the table. Finish out my season at least with something, you know. She's hit. There he is. It's a button buck. Wasn't a doe at all. I noticed it when I got him. He's small. He's not the. He definitely ain't no trophy. But it's a deer on the freezer. And you know, I'm gonna start skinning them and gutting them today. I may let them hang most of the day. It's depending on the temperature. It's fairly mild for January. So I thought it was a doe. I hate it. I hate shooting does. So I was really reluctant to shoot that thing. But now that I found out he's a buck, yeah, he can get bigger next year, bigger next year, bigger next year, bigger next year. But my whole mentality is, you kill a buck, you technically get a meal. Or you kill one deer. But if you kill a doe, you kill multiple meals for the future. And he could have been a pretty good buck next year, or even the year after that. But in all honesty, someone would have got him next year, because this area is semi heavy pressured hunted, because we're on the border of public land and there's neighbors that hunt other hillsides and stuff. So, but we'll drag them and skin them out and start gutting them.
This season was difficult. We expected it to be easy, like it was last year, but the good Lord decided to change our fates a little bit this year. I came out with a deer at the end of the season, true, and I had my wife's uncles donate some deer to me that they killed in their hunts. So I had plenty of meat for the freezer. But I still felt a little humbled by this deer season, notwithstanding the fact that I was very picky about what I was shooting, especially on my own property. But maybe next year there'll be better luck.